What is a woman?
An adult human female.
Well, because don't forget that the liberals don't know what a woman is.
God, that is so true.
Khelif? Okay. Born a woman.
Well, I will correct you. That is wrong.
I must meet Imane's mother because I want to see this female with a giant vagina that pushed out a 5'10", 145-pound woman. Because that's what you're saying, Hal, in August 2024. Hal says this person was born
adult baby.
Adult baby.
And I know this might sound contentious, but me thinks she was born an itty-bitty baby girl. But I'm just teasing because I know he actually does know people aren't born fully formed adults.
Female. Biological female.
You are correct.
Then why did you say born a woman when you know she was born female and not an adult?
And he was a boxer.
She was a woman of color, but she was born a woman. There was no transition.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
There was a transition. She transitioned from being a child girl into an adult woman. But you know people aren't born adults, so why are you back to saying born a fucking woman when you know that's impossible? Women can't fit women in their wombs, can they, Hal?
God, take a chill lesson.
Anyway, C-Word Owens also seems to have gender confusion.
And Brigitte's world, therefore, came crashing down because that was her only effective PR strategy. That was the only thing that they used to dissuade the rumors that she was born a man. In short, the lawsuit was not about whether or not she was born a man, hoping that this would somehow prove that you weren't born a man, something that is so easy to debunk.
Yes, with a dictionary of all things, so easy to debunk Brigitte Macron was not born a man because a man is an adult, and I've yet to see or hear of a giant vagina capable of giving birth to an adult. Piers Morgan is the biggest cunt on the planet and he hasn't managed it yet.
Fun fact about me.
I broke my mum's coccyx when I was born and I had a normal-sized little boy baby head and everything. Now, maybe you think C-Word just misspoke. It happens to all of us. But she said this right after that last clip.
I said what I meant.
Right. You said Brigitte Macron was born a man, right? That's what you said, and you meant it because you said you meant what you just said.
I think it's beyond obvious that you were born a man. Was Brigitte Macron, the first lady, born a woman?
Are you sure you know what adults are, C-Word? Because it sounds like you don't.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Is there a chance that Brigitte Macron, some of you asked, is actually the father of Emmanuel Macron?
Do you know how insane you sound right now?
The father of Emmanuel Macron?
Well, I suppose if you think you can be born a man or a woman, then I suppose your brain is capable of thinking that she is his dad. So yes, let's just say she's his dad. Why not? I mean, it does beg the question, if Brigitte is his dad, then who is his mum? I mean, that's the million-dollar question, eh, C-Word? Where's his mum in your theory that his wife is really his dad? He married his dad.
It's too French, right? It's just too French.
Anyway, if you do go to court, remember to ask her to get his cock out so we'll all know if you're crazy or not.
Now, to be clear, I had never made that statement because I wanted to keep this series factual.
Except when you said Brigitte was born a man and or woman. I mean, that's not only factually wrong, but actually complete gibberish. That makes you sound like a bit of a twat. Anyway, I'm being cheeky with the edit because despite her saying she meant what she said, C-Word does know what a man and a woman actually are.
I believe this in my heart that Brigitte Macron was born a man, was born a child, actually not a man, but born a male.
So there it is. C-Word does know that people are born male or female children. I'm so glad this grown woman can be trusted to get some basic biology correct. It kind of makes me wonder, though, why she repeatedly said born a man. But whatever, it's just good to know she knows what a man and a woman is, and she does know.
It's not that difficult. It doesn't need to be convoluted. It doesn't need to be controversial. A woman, to answer your question, is an adult female.
Maybe the confusion and controversy comes from people like you repeating something you know is false while saying you meant what you said when it's clear you didn't because you said a woman is an adult.
It's just shocking to me that every person knew, every child, and then within just a couple of cultural years, everyone is so confused.
You feed into the confusion when you say
born a man.
So my suggestion is stop saying gibberish you know is wrong if you don't want to confuse people.
But here is a post from the designer on the brand's Instagram. I believe this person was born a woman.
I believe you're a dunce, and my evidence is you saying,
I believe this person was born a woman.
I try to think before I speak.
You have to try harder.
What is a woman?
An adult human female.
I believe this person was born.
An adult human female.
Subscribe!
2.
Slam Brigitte.
Like the bloody video.